Hey all you cool cats and kittens. If you're anything like me, you're completely obsessed with Tiger King. I can't stop watching it. I've watched so many. Help me, I'm in a massive Netflix hole of joy. Strong opener. Okay, so aside from being a style icon, the star of the show, Mr. Joe Exotic, has one of the best tight-lined eyeliners that I've seen for a while, on a man especially. So I thought it would be fun to try and recreate that. And basically I wanted to dress up like Joe Exotic. So I already had the perfect shirt, which is a vintage one that I got in Brighton. And then I've got my like little panther head necklace. And then obviously the gold hoops are classic Joe. I've got the roots anyway, so that was perfect, and I've just sort of put on a blonde wig that hopefully kind of represents Joe's fringe in an accurate way. So let's get into it. So for tightlining, what you need is an eyeliner that is not going to budge. Bobbi Brown black ink long wear gel eyeliner is a really good option. You can use a pencil as well. I just thought it'd be fun to kind of show you something a bit different. We've all used kohl pencils since we were like 15, right? So might as well try a different way. To do this, I'm going to use the Glossy Makeup Angle Brush number 5. Obviously I've done this eye, so it's got a little bit of liner on there right now. The important thing with the brush to note, don't get too close to the beard, she's not that great, is that you need something that's quite square and flat and not too wide. I mean, this one even is a bit big. I need to get a smaller one really, but yeah, you need that kind of brush so that you can get really close to the waterline, top and bottom. And you can kind of see I've cheated a little bit with Joe's look, because before it was just like he just really just lines this inner part here and that's it. But I like the kind of feline way of like flicking out the inside and the outside of the eye, so I've kind of done that to be a bit different, and I've tightlined the inside as well. So yeah, I'm actually really liking the beard. Is that wrong? I mean, a bit longer without Jolene, and I think I'll be able to kind of grow this in naturally. Anyway, to do this, I'm going to try not to pull my wig off. I'll just remove my cap for a moment, because yeah, I don't want that to get in the way. So I've kind of tried to do a bit of a mullet as well. Kind of, did it work? Sort of. Right, so what you need to do is grab your eyeliner, which looks a bit like this, grab your brush, and then just get it nicely coated. Like, make sure you've coated the tip of the brush, the sides, everything. And then you can either wipe it on the back of your hand, or you can actually just use the lid of the liner pot just to make sure that everything's really nicely coated. So it's like this. And then you just gently pull down the inside of your eye, and then with the flat of the brush start working it around. Right, so you get into every little part. You're kind of going into the lashes a bit as well. And then you use the flat of the brush just to work it kind of closer into the eye. And then you go underneath the lashes a bit as well. And then at the side, you just pull it out slightly. Really hard to talk when you're doing this, oh my god. And then you just get it into the brushes. And I don't know why I'm talking funny. You see that? It's really quick to do. And then you just pull it across like so. And just blend it in. Then for the top, you might want to coat your brush again. Just make sure that you've got plenty of product on there. And then you lift up the top of your eye. This bit freaks me out, man. And then, oh god, use the flat of the brush again just to get between the lashes. Take a break if you need to, it's a bit freaky. The key is just to make sure that every single part is nicely coated, and then just kind of check everything. That's how you want it. That there are no gaps, crucially. Then you just use, actually put your lid back on your eyeliner because otherwise she'll dry out. We don't want that. Grab a clean Q-tip and just blend and blur the lower part of the eyeliner, and then kind of kick it out a bit at the side. You have to work quite quickly because once this is dry it doesn't really go anywhere, to get that kind of feline yet masculine shape. Right, next grab any old brown palette. I've got the Becca Ombre Nudes here, and I'm going to use the darkest brown. So for that I'm just using a kind of bog standard brush. Any old brush will do. Same thing, coat it, this time tap the excess off and just work it underneath. So you're trying to sort of slightly soften and blur the line that you've got there. Comme ça. Is that a little drop down? Yeah, balls. Okay, if you get any drop down, just grab a fluffy brush and kind of brush it out of the way. And the same thing at the sides, just kind of blur them out a little bit. Like that. And that's pretty much it. I mean, it's really, really quick and simple, but it's a really effective way of making your eyes really stand out. So thank you, Joe, for the inspiration. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm probably going to stay like this all day. Loving having the fringe back again, but only temporarily. So that's quite cool. So that is the Joe Exotic look. If you want tips on the beard, I can give you them, but she's a bit rough. It's not great. But I basically used the same products just on the beard. I kind of like it. Makes me feel powerful somehow, like I want to get a leopard. I mean, I always want to get a leopard. So yeah, there we are. Just put my hat back on, so we get the full effect. Hop. There we go. Just a little bit of Kenzo, which I'm sure Joe has random hair here. Where has this come from? But I think Joe would really approve of this hat. I don't wear it enough. I really love it. So there we go. That is the Joe Exotic Tightline look. Hope you liked it. Bye, all you cool cats and kittens.